Hey guys, CSG here with a Grid Autosport review. This is the new Grid game. I've played all the other ones, they've been pretty good. And that is my cat meowing, come here. So, yeah, this one seems to be good. So we'll start with the touring, has various disciplines. We'll start with the touring. Touring is basically just track racing, so... Alright, so you get to choose your sponsor, which is pretty cool. So you get stuck with a teammate as well. I chose Oakley for my first one. And you set objectives, obviously, so you have to meet them, but like all grids, you will set objectives if I remember correctly. The graphics are really good in this game, as you can see. They are not like your, the crappy simulator ones like in Formula 1 and MotoGP that I reviewed last time. The crash damage is really good as well in this game. So yeah, I usually turn off my traction control to be able to take the corners quite smoothly. The AI seems to have gotten a lot more tougher in this one than it was in the last one. I mean, I'm racing on medium and it's quite hard to go against the AI. They're quite quick, and it's not like the old one where they used to avoid you. This one, they, if you're in their way, they will move you out of their way. But you have flashbacks still, which is pretty good. I really enjoy playing it. It's not my favorite game mode, this one, but one of the other ones that's coming up soon is. The really cool thing is you can press other buttons to get updates on your car and where your teammate is and stuff like that. You have an event rival for every race, so you have to beat him as part of your objectives, of course, but I think that was in the last one. I can't remember. It was definitely in Dirt. I remember it in Dirt 3, so they've taken that from Dirt 3. They've taken a couple of things from Dirt 3, so they're learning, which is good. So at least it brings a new kind of thing to the game. Yeah, like I said, crash damage is pretty good in this game. Tire smoke, the handling of the cars as well, I didn't talk about that, is quite tough compared to the old ones. I mean, it almost handles like it's getting really close to Gran Turismo kind of handling. So if you've ever played Gran Turismo, you'll know that the handling is pretty tough. Takes a while to get used to as well. So yeah, in the corner there you'll see yellow for my steering column, so that shows you your damage. Steering column is not too bad when that gets damaged, but that can lead to a puncture, which is a pain in the fucking ass. You don't want a puncture in this game, because then it just ruins it for you. So let me finish this race and we'll get on to the next game mode, which is one of my favorite ones.
Your event rival will be replaying that over and over. Great win.
So next game mode is called Open Wheel. I don't know why it's called Open Wheel. Actually, I do know why it's called Open Wheel, because the wheels are open, literally. Formula 1 racing. One thing, always turn off traction control, and you'll see why. Formula 1 cars in this game are, they don't handle that nice with traction control on. Neither do other cars when you want to use the handbrake. So here we go. In the beginning it's all tight. You have to really go for it, otherwise you will get stuck behind. The thing I like about Grid is it's like Gran Turismo, it's got streamlining, so if you stay behind someone long enough, obviously you will be able to catch up because they got that streamlining thing going on, which is very good. So it is becoming more and more realistic in terms of that. The Formula 1 racing is definitely one of my favorite game modes. It's competitive, it's fast, and it's fun. It's really a lot of fun, because it's Formula 1 racing. It's what I would have liked to have this kind of gameplay in F1 2013, I think it was. So did you hear that little hiss? That's kind of getting a puncture, which is not good. So damage to the gearbox, damage to the steering column, not too bad. It's yellow damage, so no need to worry. Just keep going in the race, and you know, Formula 1 racing, it's you know, you want to win. You just want to go faster and faster. One thing that really annoys me about the AI though is they'll bump into you sometimes, but other times they will just stay behind you and you can just block them off, and you know, it still needs a bit of work that way. But yeah, this is a really good game mode. Here we go. This is the real crash damage of Grid, just to show you. Yeah, so you know, that's it, game over once that happens, if you don't have any flashbacks. Right, the last game mode I'm going to show you guys, because I can't go through all of them, is Street. Don't need to tell you what street racing is, but it's like the first one. It's just track racing, just in the street. It's not proper street racing. But anyway, here we go. Obviously, different color scheme, different sponsor. It just depends who you choose. So for this Formula 1 one, I had Razor Motorsport, and you know, you meet all the objectives, then you move on to a new season once you finish that game mode. So I did Street, and I forgot who I chose as my sponsor. Yeah, I always keep ABS on because I've got the handbrake ready if I want to spin around corners, because you know, you don't want to brake and skid around a corner. If you want to skid, you use your handbrake. So, oof, yeah, crash damage, of course, which is, like I said, one of the reasons I love this game. Gran Turismo was lacking in that, so Grid brings it back. Grid is an amazing racing game, one of the best ones you can get, I think, on all consoles. It's not stuck to one, not like Gran Turismo, not like Forza. You get it all on one, so it's nice. You know what you're getting. It's a good series of games that they've made. The first one, of course, was the best one, I find, but this one's pretty good. Yeah, so see, take the corner, handbrake. I would say, you know, seeing as this is kind of a review of the game, I would say I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10, because you know, it's a fun racing game. It's one of the best racing games I've played this year. Formula 1 2013, I think they brought it. No, don't like it. And MotoGP, don't even get me started on that. Watch the other review. But yeah, this is a pretty good game. So, you know, if you were wanting to get a good racing game, I would say buy this one. You can't go wrong. I mean, it has online multiplayer as well. And yeah, that was the end of my race. I hope you enjoyed the review. Hey guys, please subscribe and like this video as well, and also suggest anything else you would like to see. So let me know. Thanks, and bye.